There are billions of signals coming from space every day, but one in particular has scientists baffled. It's a mysterious radio signal that seems to be coming from the same place and repeating itself every 16 days like clockwork, and we still don't know why. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs, are incredibly powerful blasts of energy that originate outside of our galaxy. They are extremely bright, but only for a very short time. They'll last from milliseconds to a few seconds at most. And they come from billions of light years away. So by the time we detect them here on Earth, they've already happened. What makes FRBs so interesting is that we still don't know what causes them. There are a lot of theories, but no one knows for sure. It could be things like magnetars, which are highly magnetized neutron stars, or it could be a new and as yet undiscovered type of star. Since 2007, we've detected thousands of FRBs, but almost all of them are one-offs. They only happen once, and then never again. This makes sense given the immense distances involved. If these bursts are coming from such far away, then the chances are that the thing that caused them would move around a lot in the time between when we first detect the burst, when we check back to see if it happened again. But there's one very intriguing group of FRBs that doesn't follow this pattern. Instead of being unique events, these signals repeat in a very predictable way. Every 16 days, give or take a few hours, they send out a blast of radio waves. The first time we noticed this periodicity was back in 2019, when astronomers were studying data from a FAST radio telescope in southwest China called the FAST telescope. They were looking at an FRB that had been detected in 2001, and when they checked back to see if they could find the source of the signal again, they found that it had repeated itself exactly 16 days before. At the time, this was an exciting discovery, because it suggested that we might actually be able to use FRBs to measure the distances between galaxies much more accurately. You see, for the most part, measuring the distances to objects in space is pretty straightforward. We use something called the standard ruler method. We look at a very distant object and use its known properties to work out how far away it is. The trouble is that this only works if the object is relatively close. For really distant objects, we need a different method that doesn't rely on the properties of the object itself. If we could figure out exactly how long it took for a signal to get from an FRB to us, then we could use that to calculate the distance. But of course, the problem with using FRBs for this purpose is that we do unknow what causes them in the first place. It could be something that happens once and then never again. Or it could be something that happens over and over again. If it's the latter, then we can use the period of the signal to work out how far away it's coming from. Unfortunately, it seems that this particular FRB stopped sending out its 16-day signals after 2019, and the one that was detected in 2001 hasn't been seen again since 2007. But in the meantime, other periodic FRBs have been discovered, and the FAST telescope has just detected another one. Like the others, it sends out a burst of radio waves roughly every 16 days. And like the others, it's coming from a very distant galaxy. It's not completely understood yet, but it's hoped that studying these signals will help solve the mystery of what causes them. And in the process, we might also learn something about the galaxy that's emitting them in the first place. As always, if you want to learn more about the incredible universe we live in, subscribe for more videos like this one.